evening, you guys. We are back again for another exciting show. How is everyone doing? I hope you've all been doing well and staying healthy, of course, in the comforts of your own homes. My name is Erica Christensen, and once again, I am so honored to be your host for tonight's really exciting show that we have prepped up for all of you watching right now. And welcome to the second installment of GoJAM Live featuring Karpos Live Hangouts. Now, I remember having absolutely so much fun during the first show, and guess what? We are back again. And I just want to take this opportunity to give you guys a shout out. Yes, each and every one of y'all watching right now, thank you so much for just taking the time out of your busy schedules to, come and hang out with us. And trust me, we are going to make it worth your while. GoJAM Live featuring Karpos Live Hangouts is a series of intimate shows featuring, of course, none other than our homegrown talents. And tonight, we bring you the live show experience you have definitely missed. Don't worry, we got you. Straight to your homes with our musical artists and some damn good times. This is your music experience reinvented, because trust me, we are getting really close to the real thing here. Now, here's how you can be part of this awesome virtual hangout. GoJAM Live, of course, made possible by Globe Prepaid, is completely free. No cap. Just download the GlobeOne app, click on Discover, and simply join the virtual hangout events. It's as simple as that, so grab your phone and get to it, all right? Now, today we have singer-songwriter Claudia, and from 88 Rising's latest music collective, Paradise Rising, we got Jason Dhakal with us here for our Valentine's Day special. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Have you ever heard a song that did such a great job in capturing your feelings? Or maybe you found yourself lost daydreaming along with the lyrics. Diba? Now, tonight's artists are no strangers to that feeling, so we will be testing them on their love song knowledge. Now, stay tuned for the Singing Whisper Challenge happening later on tonight with Jason Dhakal and Claudia. Now, here's another question for you guys. Do you think they'll do well? I want to know. And place your bets down in the comments below. I would love to sift through and browse through all your comments. So anyway, I don't want to keep us both waiting. Are you guys ready to have a damn good time? All right, let's bring out our first artist of tonight. You know her from her hit song Sinking, Conflicted, and of course, she even has a collaboration with tonight's other guest called Head and Heart. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all please welcome our homegrown singer-songwriter, Claudia. How have you been? How has this quarantine been treating you?
Well, I always say, because I'm so privileged, so lucky, right? I've been able to use this time to just really focus on myself and do things to prepare myself, hopefully, for a better year.
That's good.
So it's been fine. It's been okay.
Okay, that's great to know, Claudia. So let's dive into your music, because I'm really dying to know about it. Okay, so congratulations, by the way, on your EP Conflicted.
Thank you.
Now, I want to know, what was the inspiration behind that EP? Because I think for me, Conflicted is, it has parang may tug sa heart siya.
Yes.
So
yes.
I want to know, ano ba yung inspiration behind Conflicted?
Conflicted, I called it Conflicted because I feel like that was the overarching theme of the project. The first song I released from that project was Head or Heart. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. You have to choose between, being impulsive, following your heart and your emotions, and or having to choose between that or being logical about things,
right?
And being rational and following what is right.
I agree.
So it was kind of it kind of stemmed from that. A lot of the songs kind of introduce the theme of conflict or being conflicted. So that's why it's called Conflicted.
I see. So I'm gonna ask you this,
Okay.
Head or heart? It's hard, no?
Maybe for the longest time, I would always try to be logical about things. I was very I still am. I like discipline and structure and things like that. But now as I get older, sometimes the right choice could be following your heart. I think that's how I see it.
That is true.
For the longest time, I thought it was no, you have to think like this all the time, like a certain way. And then as I matured, and learned more about life. I mean, I'm still super young. I'm 21. But as I learned more about life, I realized that sometimes following your heart is the right thing. So it's a bit of both.
So talking about your EP Conflicted, how did the process come to be? Like, what was the process? Because it was during quarantine, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So how was that logistically speaking for you?
Interestingly enough, this EP, maybe there's 4 songs on it, but 3 songs were done early 2019.
Okay.
And I just, at the time, I didn't have the confidence to release it. I didn't think they sounded good. I didn't like my voice. I had zero confidence in myself. So I just held off on it, and I was just keeping it to myself for this whole time. And then, I don't know, something just sparked the interest in me to get back to it. And sometime mid 2020, I was like, you know what? I'll go into the studio, just me and the engineer, record these songs again, and come up with something that I could be proud of.
Right.
So I reworked 3 of the songs. That's Header Heart, Ode to You, and Conflicted.
So these were the songs, even back in 2019, you already initially made.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. But Adeline was, it was the latest edition. And that I had to work on completely remotely. Like, my producer is based in Cebu. And originally the song was written with a certain melody already and all these different things, but I worked with the writer and tweaked a little, and then changed the melody a little bit more and kind of just made it blend into the project, just to have something to release for people who have been waiting for something, and I'm happy with it. Like,
you
I
should
think,
be proud.
yeah, no, I'm happy that I did that. I think it's it was needed.
Yeah, I love that you said that. Okay, so eto, I might be putting you on the spot here, Claudia, but what line from any of your songs are you most proud of writing? Is there like a particular, alam mo yun, yung dart sa heart, or like a quotable quote from any of your songs that you're really proud of?
Okay, I'm thinking of one, but I'm trying to recall it. Hold on.
Go. From what song is this?
From Ode to You.
Okay.
I said,
interesting.
the door's open, you can choose to leave.
Okay.
I won't close it on you and me.
Wait lang, guys. Ouch. Were you going through a time? Feel ko parang nasawi ka dun eh.
I mean, I haven't had enough life experiences. But yeah,
ouch! My goodness. But okay, yeah,
but right,
you.
Because
Yeah.
it's true. Like, if you want to leave,
hello, yeah, just the door
be
is
my guest.
open. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I won't close it.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna listen to that mamaya. Okay. Okay, now I can't help but mention again this collaboration with Jason Dhakal that you mentioned earlier.
Okay.
So can you tell us a little fun fact about that collaboration? Like, how did it come to be?
Yeah. Header Heart, like I said earlier, I thought it was gonna be a love song. I had all these ideas about what I wanted it to be, but kind of like when we first met up, I kind of explained like I wanted it to be that, like having to choose, right? Like having to choose between 2 things.
Right.
And I remember I was so nervous, like I didn't know what that experience was gonna be like, because if I'm being really honest, it was actually the first time that I sat down with another writer and was like, okay, let's write a song. So I was nervous coming into it, but he was so kind, like he was so helpful, and he was just, you know, he's so good at what he does. And he was just prompting like these ideas from me. He was like, so what do you want to say here? And I'll say something about boundaries, and he was like, okay, then this is the lyric, and like he'll come up with a really cool melody. So it was very free flowing. It took us like about like a couple hours
To make that whole song.
Yeah, and then he wrote his verse on his own time, but then for like the parts where we were singing together and some parts that I was singing on my own, he kind of like brought it to life.
Right.
So he was like prompting these, you know, ideas out of me.
Yeah.
Which was so helpful, and it was a great experience. That was
Yeah.
really fun. And for Conflicted, I messaged him about 5 sentences. It's like, I want another song, but I want it to be about this. And he was like, okay, let's do it. And in about an hour or two, no less, he sends me a full song.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And I'm like, then I don't want to change a thing about this. Like, I'm gonna keep it as is. It's perfect.
Yes.
So Conflicted.
Yeah, true.
But it's and I was so surprised because I was like, how could I feel like you're staring into my soul?
like he
how
knows you talaga,
Yeah, like-
no? Like,
how did you do this? And that was at the time when I thought like I was done with not having a hand in writing my songs, but it just felt too close to me. So I was like,
didn't
it's fine.
change anything na,
Yeah,
Right.
that's how it came
Yeah.
to be. Oh, to you I wrote.
For you and Jason, it
Yeah.
was like that, you know?
Mhm.
Okay, so I love that. Now, another collab that I want to talk about is your feature in the music video for the Thai rom-com Friend Zone. I love that movie. It's so funny. Okay, now I've seen it, and all I can say is it's relatable, but like it's too relatable for my liking. You know what I mean?
no.
Like, ouch. Not in a good way for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to know, like, how was your experience in that whole collaboration?
Well, honestly, I was just so excited to even be, like part of the short list of
Yeah.
Filipino artists that they were considering for a movie, right? I think it's always a really a surreal like experience to be recognized from anywhere else than here.
Right.
So it was really cool. The people there are great and very efficient. We shot a music video, my cameo in the film.
Did you guys
and
shoot it in
recorded
Thailand,
the
I'm
song?
guessing?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And recorded the song all in one day.
Oh my goodness,
in
really?
a span of like 10 hours, we finished all 3
So
things.
productive. Grabe.
Very productive. It was a
Okay.
really interesting experience because I never experienced that before. So that was cool, and everyone was so nice. I met all these other Asian artists that they pulled in from wherever, right?
Yeah.
Like from China, from everywhere. So that was fun, like just being around like other artists that are probably like me from where they're from.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was fun. I mean, it's always an honor
Exactly.
to be able to do things like that.
And hopefully, we'll be able to see you collaborating with them in the future. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows, right?
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
That would be cool.
But anyway, guys, again, ladies and gentlemen, we have Claudia, and stick around because she is going to be performing her whole set for us tonight.
Why don't you watch me do my thing? Reinvent and show the world, yeah. She's to be more, she's to be better, she's to evolve, she's to be more, she's to be better, she's to evolve, she's to evolve. Every time the world spins round, reinvent 360. Thinking you gon' miss a good thing, yeah. Show the whole world, reinvent. Nobody knows that it's strong. Why don't you watch me do my thing?
Take it to the next level with Globe's fiber, LTE advanced, and 5G mobile connection. Now you have the power to reinvent your world. Globe.
Guys, help please! Nawawala si Max!
No! Sige, tara, post natin.
Hala, pa-expire na data ng Wi-Fi ko.
Focus na rin yun sa phone ko eh.
Ako bahala. One promo na lang tayo.
With Globe's first ever Surf for All 99, now you have 9 gig to use for all sites. And for 4 friends on any device. One promo for all you need,
Look who I found! Yeah.
one promo for all you love. The first ever Surf for All 99, only from Globe.
Here to perform a few tracks from her latest EP called Conflicted, let's all welcome Claudia.
my soul. Yeah, they tend to hold a conversation for me. I leave them for it for sure, yeah, for sure, yeah. I can open up my heart. I'm sick and tired of me taking it right from the start. I'm way too bad at love, 'cause in the end I fall apart. Yeah, then it restarts. Yeah, I can't depart. Feel like I'm weak and I hate it. Sleep can't replace when my head's allowed to freeze and I try to feel liberated. Can't control my faces away. Yeah, see me through a screen. Know you follow me. Still listen me. Compare can't complete. My heart tells me that this ain't right. My head's looking out for answers. Can't compromise your honesty. Those who live without see me through a screen. Know you follow me. Still listen me. Compare can't compete.
Thank you. That was Heather Hart, and I'm Claudia. Welcome to GoJAM Live featuring Karpos Live Hangouts. I hope you guys are enjoying. For this next song, this was the latest addition to my EP called Conflicted, and it's also the first time I'm performing it live. I hope you guys enjoy. This is Adeline.
I've read 1,000 books, none of it was real. Not even one of the hugs, baby, don't you feel? Living with lots of fantasies, 'cause true love is hard to see lately. You'd rather be a fool than be alone. Don't be scared, I'm already gone. I don't care about you and I no more. So baby, just baby, please leave me alone and get on with your life. This is your end, the beginning of mine. No, I am not going to compromise for what you have in mind. Baby, 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 please don't go. I'm begging, 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 take me home. It ain't worth it, 'cause I don't wanna work. I just wanna think about where I'm gonna go. So baby, maybe just leave me alone. Baby, just get out of sight. I can't have you on my mind. Can you maybe please just find your Adeline? You know from the life of me, if I didn't have to go along the story, maybe just go and leave me, 'cause I have it all, have it all. Leave me alone and get on with your life. This is your end, the beginning of mine. No, I am not going to compromise for what you have in mind. Baby, 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 please don't go. I'm begging, 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 take me home.
That was Adeline. Now for this next song, it was a song that was actually written by Jason Dhakal, and he wrote it during a very important time in my life, and it really captured what I was feeling at the time. I thought I was gonna have a hand in writing the song, but when he sent me back the song, it was perfect, and I wanted to keep it as is. So I hope you guys enjoy this song. It's called Conflicted.
Keep you wrapped up in my feelings. Boy, I'm so conflicted. You another frequency. I don't wanna be in the spot, but baby, you is the thought that I knew I can never get over. The weight on my shoulder. I'm in love so true. No, it's not with you. Boy, you better get over. Cause you know it be coming soon. Gotta keep it silent. Never felt this good about anybody. Know you better than to think that I'm just anybody. When we're together, it's just you and I. Yeah, feel so right. And there's a lot of signs. It's together forever, it ain't realistic. When I look at you, it's temperamental and no distance. I'm just something the man. So I know I'll keep you wrapped up in my feelings. Boy, I'm so conflicted. You another frequency. I don't wanna be in the spot, but baby, you look like somebody appealing. Don't want to believe this. I'm so down to leave you a fantasy, but inside I know that you got me thinking about. It's the thought that I knew I can never get over. The weight on my shoulder. I'm in love so true. No, it's not with you. Boy, you better get over. You know it be coming. Got me thinking about that thought that I knew I can never get over. The weight on my shoulder. I'm in love so true. Oh, it's not with you. Boy, you better get over. You know it be coming soon. You pack your time. You out of my mind, and I know it's mine. And it's so divine. I got to see what do I need. It's just him and me. The world knows the truth. Yeah. No, yeah.
For my next song, I'll be singing a cover. And interestingly enough, this song was, I covered the same song with my bandmates at a Karpos event almost exactly a year ago. And we really enjoyed performing it. So I hope you guys enjoy this cover. This is called Weak.
But it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you do, it's a feeling that I wanna stay. And my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you all my mind. Can't figure out just what to do when the crossing is through. I get so nervous, I can hardly speak. I lose all control and something takes over me. And it tastes so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me by my side. I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. Time after time I've tried to fight it. It's strong, it keeps on holding on. Resistance is down when you're around, but it's fading. In my condition, I don't wanna be alone. And my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. Can't figure out just what to do when the crossing is through. I get so weak, I can hardly speak. I lose all control and something takes over me. And it is so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me by my side. I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. I've tried hard to fight it. No, I cannot deny it. Your love so sweet, knocks me on my feet. And the least I can hardly speak. I lose all control and something takes over me. And it is so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me by my side. I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak.
So for my last song, I will be performing a song that was one of my very first few releases, and I love to perform live. It's called Finally Found It. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Found more life. I feel like flying. It's hard to describe. Yeah. Can't seem to wipe off the smile. Oh, you can try, but you know my shine. Yeah. Strung around my chin up, going all out, no limits, no low. Finally found my rhythm, figuring out more reasons to smile. Yeah, 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 yeah. I used to feel so alone. Look how I've grown. That's with my flow. I'm happy even when I'm on my own. 'Cause I've always known to set my own goals. Strung around my chin up, going all out, no limits, no lows. Finally found my rhythm, figuring out more reasons to smile. Yeah, 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 yeah. Finally found it. Finally found my rhythm. Thank you.
Hope you guys enjoyed that awesome performance from Claudia. Now let's move on, shall we? Ladies and gents, Asian music collective 88 Rising has joined forces with Globe to bring you a new wave of artists here from the Philippines called Paradise Rising. With a carefully curated lineup of 5 artists, joining us here tonight is an R&B and smooth jazz artist who has been making waves in the local scene. At only 19 years old and with over 70,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, you know him from his hit songs Body and Soul, Past Curfew, and his recently released album, Love Sound. Let's all please welcome Jason Dhakal. Hi, Jason.
Hello, how are you
How are
doing?
you? I know that you've moved here in the Philippines for like 3 years ago, actually, right? If I'm not
When I
mistaken.
was 16.
Yes, when you were 16, to follow your passion in music. And now that you're finally part of the roster of Paradise Rising, how was that whole experience for you?
I don't know, honestly, like, it feels surreal in a way, just because, I don't know, I wake up and I still don't think this is real.
Right.
Or like it's all gonna go down. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but you know, it's all just gonna go downhill from here. But you know,
Knock on wood.
I just feel just grateful, I guess, in a way. It's because this is such a rare thing to occur, and not a lot of people, not a lot of artists get to have this type of, you know, like opportunity. So
Right.
yeah, I'm just happy that they're happy with me and I'm happy with them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it's not only them. It's we're all proud of you here in Manila, and it's
Thank
definitely
you.
not a wrong choice for you to have moved here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
happy.
yeah. Speaking of which, did you ever expect? Was there a single thought in your head this whole time when you were making a name for yourself? Was there a single thought in your head that you expected what has happened to you so far in your career?
Not really, because I mean, I've been making music since I was in Oman, since I was 15, and I was just putting that on SoundCloud for my friends.
Right.
And I think my drive into making music, first and foremost, is just expression in a way of like, I'm a writer first, then a singer. And I love writing things. Like when I was a kid, I would like write poetry, and then I would, it's so weird, but I would like even print out my favorite songs' lyrics, and then I'd like memorize them.
Okay.
Just because I like what they mean, or I don't know. But yeah, I think from the question, this is a tangent, but let me breathe.
Go ahead.
It's just that, I don't know, I make music for the sake of making the music, and whatever happens after that, I don't really want to know.
It's just a bonus.
Yeah, like when it like is released into the world,
Right.
I kind of don't listen to it anymore, or like I don't ever check it anymore because
Right.
I don't want to know what people think about it.
Right.
Kind of scared, but yeah.
Yeah, I totally get you. Continuing on with that thing that you said earlier about writing your songs, which usually comes first to you? Because I know you mentioned it's always the lyrics first, right? So what comes after the lyrics? Is it usually the melody, or how was the creative process for you?
It all really depends because it's all different. Sometimes it's either like Alan Luspace, he sends me a melody or like a
Right.
beat that he made, and he'll like tell me if I like it or not, and if I do, I'll write something about it, and then it'll be fine. But other than that, sometimes it's just that like I wake up and then I hear something in my head. That's how like I made Goodnight, or I don't know, like I'll just hear it in my head, and then I'll use my voice recorder and record it, and then give it to Alan and be like, I hear this thing, this is what we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna try my best to like put it on the piano and things just to see if it like works out. But yeah, and then Alan just like adds and makes it beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
So on the theme of reinvention and living here, for the past 3 years in Manila, was there ever a crazy experience where that ignited you rather to reinvent yourself as an artist?
I made friends here from just going out or going to my favorite shows or going to, I think the first time I made friends was because I went to like a Jess Connolly concert, like a gig.
Right.
And I really loved her then, and now she's like one of my closest friends. So it's crazy, but yeah, I like the idea of going out and being able to just make something out of that, and
Right.
like suddenly have this music career in a way is so weird to me.
Yeah.
But it's just that I'm doing what I love, and then whatever happens.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're doing very well at that, by the way.
Thank you.
And it's so crazy how the stars have aligned for you, because when you went to Jess Connolly's concert and now you have a song with her. Isn't that
Yeah,
so crazy,
true.
right? Right? Like looking
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the stars have really aligned for you. And it's
Yeah.
just crazy to think
so
about
weird.
it. But anyway, I know you have a special guest tonight, Lust Bass, right?
Yeah.
And you have made tons of songs with him. So I want to know, with all your collaborations on your sophomore album, Love Sound, we need to know, were you and Lust Bass rather good friends before this project came out?
For sure. Everyone that I make music with are like friends first before anything else,
So
because
the synergy flows.
yeah,
just
because I
naturally.
can't really make music with people I don't like or just don't feel the same energy with.
Right.
And how I got to meet Lust Bass was just at a gig. I had like a gig at Dulo.
Yeah.
She's such an old
Yeah.
so a long time ago. But yeah, we had a gig there together, and I think I was performing, and his girlfriend Inez like really liked it. And after that, she was just like, we should, y'all should
do
hang
something
out
together,
or
yeah.
something. And we would always hang out. And then after that, the first song we ever made together was Body and Soul. So it was crazy that like the first song we ever made was the ignite of whatever is happening to me now.
Right, right. So how did that when you made that first song together with Lust Bass, how did that come about? Like who proposed
Me.
the song? You did. Okay.
I mean, I've been such a big fan of Lust Bass, a lot of local artists here. I've been such a big fan of before I even moved here. So I already know who they were before I even came here. And after all of that happened, it was just like, could I think I was making my project back then, Love Sound, and I was asking him if he could, give me a melody or something. And I was so scared he was going to say no. But then he just gave me one of his really old works, which was Body and Soul. And I just rearranged everything. Then I kept on writing I think I wrote all of that in 10 minutes, 50 minutes. I don't even know.
That's crazy. Wow.
And then after that, I just gave it to him, see what he thought about it. Then we just kept on making it better and better and better after a couple of months. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. 10 minutes? Such
Yeah.
talent. My
No,
goodness,
not really.
I
'Cause
can't.
how I was making it was just I let the beat play and then I just freestyle whatever is in my head.
Right, great.
But it's not words. I'm just something like that.
Okay, let's talk about Paradise Rising because I am so interested to know when you got the news that you were picked, can you describe me that day? I'm sure it was a normal day, until
it
you
was.
found out the news.
Actually, it's such a weird thing because I actually never told this to anyone, but when the day before that all happened, I had a dream about 88 Rising.
Oh my god.
It was so weird, actually. I had a dream. I don't really remember what it was, but at some point it was about 88 Rising. And then the next day, Anna, who's managing me, we were just talking about whatever and what I was doing. And she was just oh yeah, and blah, 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 blah. And we're going to have to set it for 88 Rising. And I'm like, 88 Rising? Excuse me? That's very much, they're just talking about it like it's normal. I'm like, this is so weird. And yeah, I was telling my sister about it. I'm like, yo, 88 Rising wants to do something with me. And they're all business people, so they're like, oh, great. But they didn't know what it was, so.
Yeah, how big of a deal it was.
Until it all came about and it all released. They were like, oh, this is an actual thing. So I'm like, yeah, I was telling you guys.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you manifested it,
So weird, yeah.
subconsciously though.
Yeah, I guess so, in a weird way.
I love it. Okay, so can you tell us about your experience so far with Paradise Rising?
I mean, they've just been very welcoming with everything. We got to make the song. I made the song before even knowing about what was happening with it.
Okay.
Because I just wanted to make a song that was very much into what was happening at that moment. And after that, when we knew that Paradise was going to talk about, take it, we were like, okay, let's make this super, super good. And I'm sorry, what was the question again?
Experience, your whole experience
Oh, yeah,
with Paradise
sorry.
Rising.
Yeah, they were very welcoming.
basically, yeah.
And just, I don't know, I even remember when we were making the music video, they gave me 4 days before I knew what was happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Okay, but you still made it work though.
Yeah, I didn't really know what was happening, but thank God I trusted the director because his cousin is my friend.
Small
who
world
directed
also,
into-
yeah.
Yeah. Super small world. Yeah.
Crazy. All right, now we have to talk about your mixtape, Semi-Lucent. Now, I want to ask you, was there any added pressure to deliver this mixtape with this
Yeah.
being your debut track, basically,
Yeah.
for Paradise Rising?
For sure. I mean, I had a feeling this was not for me because I was thinking about just making the music. I don't really want to care about what happens afterwards.
Okay,
But
yeah.
in my head as well, it's I have a feeling a lot of people are going to listen to this. Not just new people who wants to listen to it, but people back home. Because, a lot of people know who 88 Rising is. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's such a weird thing. For sure, yeah. But it was good pressure though as well because I remember once we knew, we were like, okay, we're gonna make this really, really, really,
For
really
sure.
good.
Yeah, for sure. Because you're repping the Philippines too, you know what I mean? So I guess there's that pressure too. All right, now your track, Endlessly plus Tenderly, feels very ethereal, can I just say. So what was the writing process like?
Well, I wrote about Endlessly and Tenderly as just a way of remembering and reminiscing about the things that I've done before and trying to bring them back and be nostalgic about them.
Right. Speaking of the quarantine, though, has this whole pandemic influenced your creativity? Like, has it hampered you in some way?
For sure. I mean, a lot of things happened in the pandemic, and a lot of things happened to me too, especially around August. I'm not gonna talk about what happened, but so many so many things had happened that I feel like I've irreversibly changed.
Okay.
I don't think I'm
in a good way, I hope.
I mean, yeah, definitely in a good way, because now I feel like I know so much better things. And yeah, I think my workflow and how I make music now is also just so much more different. How I record is so much more different. How I sing, how I write things, everything really changed.
Well, we always love to see like an evolving artist,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
thank
Yeah,
you.
it's part of growing up,
It
part of
is.
maturing.
It's kind of sad though.
Yeah, it is, but looking at the bright side, you
Yeah.
know. All right, well, that's it, Jason. Thank you so much for being so real. I love that interview, and I hope you
I
guys got
enjoyed.
to know Jason as an artist and, of course, outside of his career as well. So watch out for his performance happening in just a few minutes.
Why don't you watch me do my thing? Reinvent and show the world, yeah. Just to be more, just to be better, just to evolve, just to be more, just to be better, just to evolve, just to evolve. Every time the world spins round, reinvent 360. Thinking you gon' miss a good thing, yeah. Show the whole world, reinvent. Nobody knows that. Be strong, be a good friend. 1, 2, 3, ready to try. Why don't you watch me do my thing?
Take it to the next level with Globe's fiber, LTE advanced, and 5G mobile connection. Now you have the power to reinvent your world. Globe.
Guys, help please! Nawawala si Max!
No! Sige, tara, post natin.
Hala, pa-expire na dito ng Wi-Fi ko.
Focus na rin yun sa phone ko eh.
Ako bahala. One promo na lang tayo.
With Globe's first ever Surf for All 99, now you have 9 gig to use for all sites. And for 4 friends on any device. One promo for all you need,
Look who I found. Yeah.
one promo for all you love. The first ever Surf for All 99, only from Globe.
Okay, you guys, it's time for a really fun and quick game with these two. Right here, we have Jason Dhakal and, of course, Claudia, and they are gonna go head-to-head in this challenge called the Singing Challenge. All right, so I'm gonna quickly explain the mechanics for this game, okay? Very simple, which I know you guys will get probably. So anyway, I have here in my hands this bowl that contains love songs, of course, in celebration of Valentine's Day. Now, one of them will be wearing noise-canceling headphones/earphones, and then the other will be singing lyrics in that song, pertaining to that song. And the other one, who is wearing the noise-canceling headphones or earphones, will be guessing the title of that song, all right? And the twist is, I'm just gonna give you guys 15 seconds to guess it, all right? 15 seconds. You guys can do it. Okay, so let's start. Jason, you wanna go first?
Sure, I don't mind.
Put your
Put my earphones on?
Put your earphones and listen to, I don't know, whichever song. Mariah Carey, probably. Okay, I'm gonna go pick. You know
Okay.
what? You go
Can't
pick.
hear
na
you
lang.
guys at all.
Oh gosh, I was.
Okay, guys, it's
Oh, wait,
No
let me
Air.
think about the
No
lyrics.
Air by Jordan Sparks. All right.
Is it starting?
Yep.
No air, no air.
Go where? Huh?
Wait, hold on. Give me lyrics.
Wait, are you counting?
Tell me how you the water's Tell me how.
Tell me how. No air.
Tell me how.
Thank you
for
Jason
making my
got
job
it in
easier.
under 15 seconds.
He was like, go where?
Yay, I got
Okay, awesome. Yep. Okay, now it's Claudia's turn.
Okay.
Ah! Okay, so
Oh, now I'm
Jason,
scared.
you have to. You can do this, girl. You have to pick the song. Okay, Claudia already picked this one.
I'm gonna pick a pink one because I love pink.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick the last pink one.
Okay, you have to show me what song it is. Oh, okay, guys.
Oh
it's
my God.
Love Story by Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Let's see.
We were both young when I first saw you. Closed my eyes and she said hello. Romeo, save me somewhere we could be alone. I'll be wait. It's a love story, baby.
I'm so
just say
distracted.
yes.
I'm so distracted.
I'm
Oh,
okay.
no.
15 seconds. Oh,
What
okay. You want to
Love
say this?
story.
I was so distracted. I was singing the song in my head, but I was listening to it. It's fine.
So, guys, for this challenge, Jason won.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my family. And yeah.
I was just gonna say my family, but never mind. Okay, anyway, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this challenge. And of course, once again, we have Jason Dhakal and Claudia right here with me. Stay tuned for their whole sets coming in just a few minutes. Here to perform is Paradise Rising artist Jason Dhakal with guest, homegrown composer and producer Lust Bass.
Hello, my name is Jason Dhakal, and I'm going to be playing for you in GoJAM Live featuring Karpos Live Hangouts, and I'm going to be performing with my friend Lust Bass. This one is called Endlessly and Tenderly. Taste of my skin, don't stop telling me tales from the book of your tongue. As we get to a scene where we leave our surroundings a mess, and all I can do is be thrown with my electrifying that flow through your spirit.
Okay. Thank you. This next song is called Goodnight, and it's also by La Space. And me. I can seem to let you go. I'm not saying yes or no. You know there ain't no keeping this down low. 'Cause I know this gon' grow. And I'ma just say goodnight. I'ma just end the night. Because if I stay, I might lay with you under moonlight. Maybe in an hour or so. Yeah. I'ma get a grab and go. You asked me if I wanna come, I chill around. I could turn you lost into found. Sorry, but you're on your own. Yeah. You see, I know you're trying to fill me up, even when you try your luck. Trust me, I don't give a about what you do and how you love. All that I am thinking of is the feeling of your touch around me on a Sunday, maybe by the Monday. You know I'd rather just let go. I'ma just say goodnight. I'ma just end the night. Because if I stay, I might lay with you under moonlight. I see I wanna keep it real with you. I never felt so unsure. You see, I've always been on my own, but maybe you are the cure. Your eyes, your thighs, your lips, your smile. Your eyes, your thighs, your lips, your smile. Oh, I die. Love you, I'm just gonna say goodnight. Baby, I'ma just say goodnight. 'Cause if I stay, I might just lay with you under moonlight. Okay, this one is called Heaven, and this is gonna be my last song. Yeah. Sublimely captured by you and all the things that you do. Yeah, got love is pushing daisies all over you. Man, you must got a cue. Yeah, I don't mind. Your Venus sky, your fair share. Well, I've got mine. As long as you come home to me and sip some wine, a little world just for us two, just you and I. picture of you. My heart perceives you in a new kind of vision. I know you like me and you think that I'm cute. Boy, don't forget you with a musician. I like when you keep to yourself and keep me closer. The way you mean so much to me, yet no one knows. Oh, this secret rendezvous, heaven I found in you. Keep it between us, heaven. Love I have is selfishly for us to intertwine. You know I'm working hard to get it back and catch it done. Soon as I make it happen, we gon' spend some dollars. We'll be shining. You spark my inspirations. You sparkle conversations. So remind me of creation. Intrinsically belonging to you. This secret rendezvous, heaven I found in you. Keep it between us two. Heaven's with me. Thank you so much. I'm Jason Dhakal, and I'm with La Space. And yeah.
And there you have it, everyone. I hope you guys had a damn good time straight from the comforts of your own homes, of course. Enjoy more music with 1 gigabyte valid for 1 day with Go Listen 10. Get this with your favorite Go promos via the GlobeOne app. You can also check out through the app updates on GoJAM Live and other Globe Virtual Hangout events. Now, for the freshest pop culture and news and events, simply follow us at poppin.globe on Instagram and Facebook, at poppin_globe on Twitter, and of course, Globe Poppin on YouTube. Don't miss out on the next show, you guys. We have one last installment happening on March 15, and we have the homegrown modern rock band Lola Amour. So I'll see you guys there. Once again, this was Globe Virtual Hangouts GoJAM Live featuring Karpos Live. Good night, everyone. I'll see you on the next one.
My heart